White flag is raised, they're off. And straight into the lead goes Apples Jade, making the run into the straight first time in the BHP Insurance Irish Champion Hurdle over 2 miles and 6 flights. And they've a good run before they will reach the first of the 6. With Apples Jade the leader by a couple of lengths to last year's winner, Super Sunday, the red cap on the outside of Tombstone, the outsider. Then the 2 greys, Petit Mouchoir in company with Farclan, the blue cap in between horses, and Melon to their inside. As the 6 runners come by us the first time, still on the run to flight number 1, and it is Apples Jade and Jack Kennedy going along in the lead, with Super Sunday and Robbie Parr second on the outside of Tombstone and Davy Russell, being followed by Petit Mouchoir, who has also won this race in the past, the mount of Rachel Blackmore, and then Melon Ruby Walsh, and relegated to be last of the 6 as they approach flight number 1 is Farcla and Sean Flanagan. All safely over that first flight with Apples Jade the leader. Down and trip today, having won over 3 miles here at Christmas, is closely attended by Super Sunday and then Petit Mouchoir, Tombstone next, followed by Melon, and the back marker by a few lengths and just being nudged along in these early stages is Farcla, last season's winner of the Triumph. As Apples Jade leads by 2 lengths, making the bend to go towards the 10 furlong point. Super Sunday is close up in second, and then Petit Mouchoir on the outside of both Tombstone and Melon, and adrift at the back is Farcla. The 6 runners make their way down the far side to flights 3, 4 and 5, and it's Apples Jade in the lead by a little over a length to Super Sunday. Third is Petit Mouchoir, and fourth in the check colours is Melon, as Tombstone gives way on the inside and joined out the back by Farcla at flight number 3, taking them towards the halfway stage. Apples Jade the leader, Jack Kennedy with Super Sunday jumping up closer for Robbie Parr, being followed by Petit Mouchoir, Rachel Blackmore, tracked by Melon Ruby Walsh, and then comes Farcla, Sean Flanagan with the back marker, Tombstone and Davy Russell. They're right across from the stands. They're heading on towards the 4th flight from the finish. And as they do so, it is Apples Jade, Super Sunday and Melon. Slight mistake on the inside as they continue on towards the 6 furlong point, and the last flight in the back straight. It's Apples Jade continuing at the head of affairs. Super Sunday followed by Petit Mouchoir. Melon is next on the inside, and then Farcla. They've left Tombstone as they come away from the second last flight. And with 1 to jump in the BHP Insurance Irish Champion Hurdle, Apples Jade is beginning to skip on. 3 lengths in front of Super Sunday. Then Petit Mouchoir on the outside of Melon. Driven along behind these is Farcla. They're a long way clear from Tombstone as they come on towards the final flight, with half a mile left to go, and it's Apples Jade and Jack Kennedy by a couple of lengths to Super Sunday and Petit Mouchoir. Melon is 4th, and at the back of those leaders is Farcla as Apples Jade comes away from the final flight, opening up a 3-length advantage over Super Sunday. Then Petit Mouchoir coming under pressure and making little gains as Melon, but they've a long run in, a 2.5 furlong run in, and it is Apples Jade starting to kick away from Super Sunday. In 3rd place is Petit Mouchoir, then Melon and Farcla, but Apples Jade is in glorious isolation, racing towards the final furlong in the BHP Insurance Irish Champion Hurdle, and it's been Apples Jade all the journey, and is simply in a class of her own this season, is going to win the Irish Champion Hurdle, and the first mare in 16 years to do so. Apples Jade, a wowing performance. Super Sunday second, Petit Mouchoir third, then Melon, and Farcla, and long last is Tombstone.